Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode.
All right, Beaches, make sure you come on in, smash that like button, share the stream, hit that like button right when you come on in. All right, Lisa, Tony, Kashina, in the comments right now, tell everyone to hit the fucking like button. Where's my like police at? Smash that shit. What's up, Booger Bubble? Caroline. Caroline to the main stage. Caroline. What's up, John? Nick. Hello. Dark Crystal. Smash that like button. Josh. I know you already hit that shit, didn't you, bro? I know Josh hit that like button. Christian definitely hit the like button. Staying warm in Texas. Shannon. Trisha, I know, hit that like button. Danny hit it already. Danny knows. Anna knows. Y'all already know. Y'all already know it's time for 1749. Welcome, Trinity. Hello. Hello, Puppet. Hello, Puppet. Rilla mode. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Hit that like button, Beaches. Come on now. My streets go. Rilla mode, baby. Like button. Smashing that sheet. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. We're not live yet, so that was a nice out. Good. Got that one out of the way. Now we can. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown. You owe the king an apology. Yeah. All right, I can't wait anymore. I'm excited. I can hit that button. Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome to the Daily Motherfucking Swole. Testing. Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1749 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Puppa Swolio back with another episode, and today's episode of the podcast 1749 is brought to you by Everest and Keto, flexing on all you bitches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
I see you, baby. What's going on, fam? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. We got our Swole fam pouring in from Swole fam over at swolenormousx.com. Check it out for information how you could join the greatest fitness fam, the greatest fam in the realm. We are going deep on some 7 pillars today. You can download your free copy at swolenormousx.com, but we got some 7 pillars card going on. I don't want to give away. We'll bust that nut open in a second. We'll get her out. I know you want to see her. She was in some nuts on chin today, but we'll get into that in just a moment. Anyway, I'm hyped up. I'm ready for an awesome cast. I hope you are ready too. Again, check out swolenormousx.com for all the details on joining the Swole fam. And if you are not yet subscribed on Apple Podcast and Spotify, you could bang your ear holes with the Daily Swole. Papa and the fam, we are going over those ear holes. We're going deep in the ear holes every day. So you can subscribe over there and check out our other shows over there on the channel. We got a couple things to get into as all of you are coming in and saying what you smashed today. Drop in the comments. What did you work out today? What'd you smash? We got some other shows for those of you that are new to the channel. If you're brand new, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button and all that stuff, but hit the notification bell to get notified because that's what's supposed to do. But if you join the Swole fam, I'll send you out a Swole text because you can't trust YouTube and those notifications. I don't know how many of you are getting those notifications, but chances are you're not going to get them, but I'll make sure that you do get those notifications via the private Discord, via Swole text. That way you never miss an episode. But we got some new Swolenormous audio experience. We do have a brand new Swolenormous Procast as well. I don't know how many of you check that out already. We also have the other YouTube channel. We got the Puppa Swolio YouTube channel, which has been going Hambone Jones, been posting some awesome mashups. So I hope you enjoy that. You can subscribe over there on the Puppa Swolio channel. Some new content that we got. Some new content we have today. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. A face only a mother can love. Watch this if you have fat friends. Brand new video. Brand new video over there on the Puppa Swolio channel. A bunch of you already checked it out and commented. But definitely watch that. That's a new one that dropped probably about 30 minutes ago. You can enjoy that afterwards. We got a brand new Swolenormous Procast, how to get organic reach on YouTube and how to make YouTube thumbnails, some good ideas, some good starting off points, and how do you distribute your content once you create your content. So this video is available on the Swolenormous Pro channel, and you can also listen on the Swolenormous Procast. So like I said, no one puts out more content than the Swole fam. We are busting it everywhere. So you got lots of channels. You could also check the related channels on any of the YouTube channels and the links in the description, and I'll take you to the other channels. But check this out. This is available audio and on the Swolenormous Pro channel. And of course, the Swolenormous Procast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and some salty sack. Now, I know those boos aren't for the salty sack. I know the booze aren't for the salty sack. The booze are for the jabroni, or should I say the jabbernet in this video. Title is Stop Working Out, Reject Toxic No Excuses Fitness Culture. I gotta say one thing about that.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Eat shit, Derek.
Oh, no excuses fitness culture. If you're trying hard, if you're pushing yourself, if it's a struggle, why keep pushing yourself? Don't push through the pain. No excuses? What are you talking about? No excuses. There's always excuses when it comes to fat acceptance and body positivity. It's built on excuses. It's built on excuses. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? So you got some new videos. That Nuts on Chin, the TVMANOC, is available on the Swolenormous channel, so you can go and check that out. And Booger Bubble, that's 100%. She writes, I'm supremely glad to know I have permission to stop working out. You do. You don't have to keep on going if it hurts and it's uncomfortable. If it's uncomfortable, you can stop. You can stop. Don't worry. No one wants you to be uncomfortable. No one wants you to challenge yourself. You wouldn't want to actually grow and develop as an individual. All right. That being said, drop a comment down below. What'd you smash? I'm lit. I'm on fucking fire. I am ready to go deep today. Let's bust this nut open. Drop a comment down below with what you smashed today. And if you want to, I know you do, drop some unicorns, drop some eggplants, drop some fucking emojis in the comments. Let's get this beach out of here, and let's get Leo some help, shall we? Put some respect on it. What'd you smash today, you fucking boosh? Nice. Look, a nice card. Got some swirls going on. Leo, Jesus Christ. Leo, get some help. Please. I mean, get some help. Leo, we love you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for helping bust the nut every day. But my God, my good God, man, you need to ease up on the salsa, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we got some hashtag 7 pillars for a chance to win today's Swole card. Hashtag 7 pillars. Look at that sexy beach. She's all tired. She's all tired because of today's salty sack. She's exhausted. She's fatigued because she's been putting in the hours, recording a lot of content. She's recording a lot of content. She's working really hard for us. Thank you, Tessie. Thank you, Tessie, you irreverent beach. for the Swole card. Thank you for the nuts on chin today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, before we get started, smash that like button and drop the comment down below. Hashtag 7pillars for a chance to win. Again, hit that like button. Seriously, smash it. It helps a lot. If everyone hits that like button at the same time, YouTube's going to share it with maybe 5 more people. We hope. We can only hope. Let's get into the tip today. It's a little bit chilly outside, ain't it? Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. It's a little cold outside. We need to put just the tip in, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, please. Please.
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
Just a little bit. Let's get into the first post today. Come on now.
What's in the box?
No calls today. I think we're in the clear. I think we're in the clear, fam. I think we're in the clear. Just in case. Let me just move that down there. No calls today. No calls today. All right. Caroline is feeling low. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fam, we need some help. Caroline needs our help. Come on, fam. Here we go. Get together. Hi, fam. I've been feeling a bit discouraged recently. My knee, while it's improving from a strain I got a little while back from a leg day with squats and wide squats, it's not 100% yet for me to do my normal workout routine, and I haven't really worked out since then. I feel down because I was getting a good workout routine going, and I feel like I fell off the wagon and I'm going back towards square one. Is it safe for me to perhaps just work out other parts of my body and not do leg exercises so I can get into sort of a routine again? Maybe just doing yoga? What are your thoughts, fam? I hope I'm not being unreasonable. I just want to try to do better. I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for reading. You are unreasonable. Caroline, it's so unreasonable. It's so unreasonable. It's definitely not unreasonable. I remember in college when I had a bad sprain or if I had a hamstring, I've tweaked myself. If you're in the gym regularly, you want to keep your injuries to a minimum, especially the preventable ones like tendonitis and overuse injuries. But come on, you're putting your body under stress. Things are going to happen. You might hurt yourself, just fluke accidents. But obviously, if you're in shape and you practice your yoga and you are training regularly, the severity, your likelihood of getting injured is decreased and you can recover faster. And there's a lot of benefits, okay? But it doesn't completely eliminate the fact that you might get hurt. So yeah, it absolutely you can. If your legs are bothering you, you can definitely still train. I mean, I had a sprained ankle in college. I've pulled hamstrings before, and I've still trained my upper body. You just don't want to create more imbalances. The most important thing is when you are rehabbing or recovering, whether you're going to see a doctor or a therapist, make sure that you are in your rehab process, that you're doing glute activation exercise. And the good thing, Caroline, is when you do glute activation, you can do it in many cases without really putting stress on your knee. You can do lateral tube walking. You could do some kickbacks. You could do some hip bridges. A lot of that won't put any pressure. Like if you're lying on your back and you're doing a controlled hip bridge, that shouldn't really bother your knees. So as long as you are cleared for exercise and there's no contraindications with any glute activation exercise, you could do glute activation. That way you don't have impaired movement when you're walking. And when you get back, you want to make sure that you're not inhibiting one side of your hips. That way it's going to create imbalance and it can come back or hurt your other leg and have other issues. So glute activation and upper body stuff is totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe going for a swim if you can swim. I know a lot of you are still in the winter and maybe your pools are frozen over or what have you. But you can do different types of activity, and some gyms have upper arm ergometers. You can do upper arm cardio. You can do a lot of different things. So there's options, and I'm sure a bunch of you already commented on this post inside the private group already. So if you haven't yet, make sure you go and drop your thoughts there. Much love to you, dear. Keep on moving forward, but your head's in the right place, and don't be discouraged. It's just a little bump in the road. You'll be back in no time. Dawn, I need some advice, fam. All right, let's go. Let's get some... Yeah, let's get my advice hat on. Here we go. I need some advice, and forgive me if this has been asked and answered to death. I'll be the judge of that. My finger's right on the Matt Damon button just in case. I've been told time and time again that you can't lose fat and build muscle at the same time. More about this, more about the magic. Let's just shred fat and bulk. All right, which is deflating because I actually found that I love lifting. Good, but I still have around 60 pounds to lose to hit my goal of under 200. I'm down from 320 pounds. My question is, can I still lift and expect to lose the weight that I need to, or should I focus on losing fat instead of building? Since I'm still a good way away from the goal. Additional info, the discussion came up when Nikki Stott talked, I have no idea who that is, talked about calories on her Instagram post and whether you can effectively build while trying to stay in a deficit to lose fat. She says you can't do both because you'll either be eating too few calories or too many, and the workouts will essentially be wasted if you're trying to do both. All right. I don't know who that is. Forget about it. What you need to do is lift weights. Don't stop lifting weights. That's the biggest mistake is people, I'm going to lose the fat first and then I'm going to build muscle. No, lift weights, eat around your maintenance or maybe a slight deficit. You're fine. The only times you're really going to build muscle and lose fat at the same time is if you have significant amount of fat to lose, you're brand new in the gym, or you've been out of lifting for a while. So if you haven't trained in like 6 months or a year or 2 years, but you used to train, you've never been in the gym before, or you have, let's say 200 pounds to lose or 100 pounds to lose. Yeah, you could build muscle and lose some fat at the same time. Generally, your body isn't going to do both once you get around your maintenance, once you kind of get rid of that extra. But just stick around your maintenance calories, lift heavy, lift hard, and just keep your carbs to a more of a minimum. Eat healthy fats. Check out all my content on organ meats and grass-fed beef and getting your nutrients in. And if anything, you're around maintenance or maybe a slight deficit, maybe a couple hundred calories of a deficit. Keep your protein higher. Keep your impact carbs lower. Stay away from sugary processed garbage. Stay away from inflammatory foods. There's all sorts of things you can do. I can talk about getting rid of legumes, getting rid of grains and X, Y, and Z. Some people handle those things better than others, but there's a lot of good suggestions, AKA the elimination diet, to make sure that you are trimming out any of the maybe potential foods that can be causing you complications, because it's one thing to play the calorie game. It's another thing to play the inflammation game that's going to have a lot of side effects along the way. So I don't like worrying about calories in, calories out. I like worrying about food quality first, and then after that's nailed, you can observe how many calories you're consuming and adjust the number. But fundamentally, it's the quality, and then you can adjust and play with the numbers. Because once you have the quality, you're going to feel a lot more satisfied with less calories than you were previously eating because your food is much more nutrient dense. Okay, so it depends on what your starting point is. But for most people, it's more of like a bulking, like I'm going to put on weight. You're going to put on muscle. You're going to put on fat. When you're gaining muscle, you're going to gain some fat. You need to be in a caloric surplus to put on size. And being in a caloric deficit will trigger your body to look for energy elsewhere if you're utilizing enough. But you want to make sure when you're trying to maintain muscle and trim extra fat, you need to make sure that you're giving your body the stimulus to make sure that you're maintaining the muscle at least and feeding the muscle properly, consuming enough protein sufficiently. And if you don't want to put on extra body fat, you want to mitigate all, tons of excess carbohydrates, tons of extra calories and vegetable oils and grease and things that can trigger your body to store more fat and such and have other issues. So if you are, you said you have around 60 pounds to lose. When you're looking to build muscle, also it weighs much more than fat. So don't get too hung up on what the numbers say, because if you're building muscle, you might not be losing according to the scale as much as you would think, because most people just pick a nice round number to lose. I haven't looked at the scale in a couple years. So it really doesn't matter what the number says. Your composition's most important. So if you have 60 pounds to lose, I would stick to what you're doing and just keep on lifting weights, because you still need to lose extra body weight and extra fat. When we say losing weight, it's about losing fat weight. You don't want to lose muscle. You want to lose bones. When we say losing weight, it's fat loss. It's not just weight loss. It's really fat loss. You don't want to lose muscle. Elif. We got a question here. Look at that nice little plate. Isn't it so cute? Ella says, my work from home breakfast. I never get bored of this. I used to have the typical bagel with butter and coffee on the go, and I never felt good after eating it. I wonder why. I always felt hungrier not too long after the damn processed carbs. I'm always ready to take on the day after having a whole low glycemic meal. Do I see some eggs there? Oh, those egg whites. Where's the yolk? Come on. Where's the yolk? Where's the yolk? All right. It looks good. It looks good. I like the fruit. I don't know where that yellow is. I love whole eggs. I love the whole damn thing. Well, good for you. Good for you. That's a nice, healthy breakfast. I like it. That's a delicious breakfast. Much better than a bagel and butter. Yikes. May, 21st birthday today. Congratulations for making it this far.
Fucking Catalina wine.
Fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mix.
All right, you are here, May, 21st birthday. Today, instead of celebrating with cake, gonna do a few rounds with this bad boy. Ooh, you got yourself a wheel. Those are nice. Those wheels are nice. That's one of the cheapest things you can possibly purchase, and actually one of probably the most underrated pieces of equipment. It's so good. It's so good for, it's like a dynamic plank if you do it properly. You can add some videos to that inside X. Keep meaning to do that. It's solid. Like those ab wheels. Ricardo. Ricardo. Can I call you Ricardo? I call you Ricardo because I want to. Hey fam, Monday I finally got the news I've wanted to hear for years. I made chef at my restaurant. Good for you. Congratulations. Drop some biceps and gorillas. How come I didn't get the gorilla sound? Oh, is this going to be one of those things where I hit that and the gorillas stay on and then the sound doesn't come and then it just stays on? Yeah, this is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. The gorillas are just going to stay there for no reason. Just stay there. That's cool. That's cool. That was useless. Let's do that again. There we go. Oh, thank you. Because that time I hit the button is so different. Because that time I hit the button is so different than the previous time. All right. I made chef at my restaurant. For years, I made every excuse to not push myself that extra mile it takes to be a chef. I've been following Swolenormous and Puppa for a few months now. I want to thank everyone that shared their stories of fuck average and Puppa for refusing to take excuses as reasons. I started my fitness journey at 155 pounds with the goal to bulk and build some mass. I am now currently 175 and aiming for another 10 before I start cutting. I had no idea that my fitness journey was going to carry over to so many parts of my life, and now that I finally pushed myself to achieve my long-term work goal, I refuse to go back to my average mindset and refuse to be a stereotypical out-of-shape chef. Hashtag SwoleFam, go to the fucking gym, fuck average. P.S. The pictures are of me currently and my gym. Feel free to use them. That's fucking legit. Do we have the pictures? I don't have the pictures here. But for some reason, all right, good job. Good for you, fucking Ricardo. Good for you. Fucking awesome. I love that ending right here. I refuse to go back to my average mindset. Yeah, fuck average. And refuse to be a stereotypical out-of-shape chef. Everyone thinks about chefs and people that cook as being out of shape because I guess you're tasting everything. You're always around the food and you kind of have to taste it to see if it's good. You can't just put something out that you don't know if it's good or not. But good for you. Good for you. That's a challenge. And restaurant work is definitely stressful. That's hectic. That's nonstop. So respect and congratulations. All right, Sarah. No power, no gym, no problem. Every day, something new happens that makes me grateful for my mobile and strong body, especially during this Texas survival time. Whether it's learning to split firewood by swinging a 6-pound maul from overhead into a sumo squat, keeping my core and back tight while carrying a whole bunch of wood, squaring my shoulders as I shovel snow from the driveway, and farmers' walks with jugs of clean water, I'm constantly reminded that going to the gym and improving is not limited to the gym. It's honing the tool that is your body to be able to do what you ask of it so you can keep yourself and your family safe. That is what the fuck is up. God damn it, I'm on fire. This is fucking...
The little rascal has spirit.
This is on point.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, this fucking makes sense. This makes sense, Ron Burgundy. This is fantastic. Sarah, you're crushing it. You are crushing it. We got one from Ville. Walking on frozen lake, negative 30 degrees centigrade, just before the sunrise. Perfect for meditation and reflecting one's place in the world. And it also sounds like perfect place for freezing your nips off. My God. It's like 87 degrees today in Florida. Recently, I hit my weight under 110 kilograms and have found some peace from near burnout. Climbed back up from the edge. Training goes along nicely. I am still in the best shape I've ever been and going up. Live long and prosper, fam. Hell yeah. Look at you, fam. Killing it. Everyone's killing it. Everyone's doing great. I love those posts. Great post today. And I do want to put out there, just because we kind of touched upon it, or a couple of you, one of you was saying, who was it? The post we just read before, Sarah. Those of you that are in Texas, I hope those of you that are in Texas are doing better. How is it? Are you on the back end of it? Are you still jacked up? Are you getting hit with more snow? I think there was some more stuff coming in the pipeline, but hopefully those of you that are in Texas, the Swole fam that is struggling, I hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing better. I hope you're out of the woods, so to speak. But, Yeah, much love and stay safe out there. Hashtag 7 pillars for a chance to win today's Swole card. We're going to get right into some knowledge cock. So if you got questions, you could drop in the comments down below. A reminder, if you want to join Papa and the fam, go learn more over at swolenormousx.com. Got some awesome membership options for you for the programs, meditation, nutrition, yoga studio, and so much more. Check it out. And of course, we got a bunch of other shows. We'll recap those in just a second when we get into the balls deep portion. But hey, we got some Ask Puppa Swolio going on right now. So if you got a question, Papa's got answers. Probably, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I got an answer. I'll think about it. Maybe I got an answer. Of course I do. Let's see here. Nipdog, green energy helps, except in these unfortunate situations, right? Another point for oil and coal, huh? Yeah, not so good when the windmills freeze. Apparently there was an article that Canadians or some companies in Canada or Sweden, I think it was recommended that they cover the turbines in carbon fiber, because then you can heat the carbon fiber on the outside and it'll melt the ice. All these colder countries were giving recommendations like, hey, you might want to do this. No one was prepared for it, but it happens so rarely. It's like, who would have thought? Of course, the United States, everyone here is about, who's to blame? Who can we blame for this? Who can we blame for not foreseeing every last little thing? It's like, well, maybe everyone can start focusing on how to keep everyone safe from asteroids, from natural disasters. If we get our collective heads out of our asses and stop worrying about whether or not a plaza has the name black in it. Okay. Whether or not we have to worry about fucking social equity every 2 fucking seconds and go through anti-racial trainings in every fucking company on every facet. Maybe we can get back to improving our society and helping everyone get back to school, get back to work, and stay safe. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe this is a sign for everyone to start paying attention to shit that actually fucking matters. Like really matters, like right now. How about that? How about we start paying attention to shit that matters? We're all in this together. Understand? Don't spam the Facebook, Ms. P, you fucking cunt. No spamming. Okay, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Making sick gains. Where are we? All right, let's see. Questions. If you got a question, drop in the comments below. Hashtag Ask Puppa Swolio. Going to some knowledge cock portion. Let's see here. Scrolling through, see if there's any questions listed here. I don't see any, but let's get into some Instagram posts. If you have one, drop in the comments down below. Okie dokie. The Big Trev. What up, Big T? I have strep throat. I have strep throat. What can I eat? There's always a first. There's always a first for a weird question. I have strep throat. What can I eat? I guess whatever you can. Drink plenty of water, listen to your doctor, and maybe bone broth. I'm going to say grass-fed bone broth. I'm going to say drink some grass-fed bone broth, which you probably don't have, but that's what I would say. Broth, right? Broth. Maybe some raw honey, soothe your throat a little bit, but water, plenty of rest. Dr. Swolio, I guess I'm an MD now. Yeah, listen to your doctor. It's cool. I'm flattered. I appreciate it. I'm just like, damn. I hope you got a doctor over there. I hope you got someone that's actually giving you information. Not just some dude, some bearded lunatic on the internet. Yes, you should drink. Yes, this is what you should do. Yeah. Yes. I should actually say some sinister stuff and see if people actually do it. Cover yourself in baby oil. Then take a picture. But after you cover yourself in baby oil, put on a snowsuit and then go and do snow angels out in the grass, not in snow, snow angels on the grass. And that'll make you feel better. It's the first thing I think of. All right, Kennedy, Puppa Swolio, I have weak noodle arms and I've always struggled with gains there. Any advice? Well, I don't know what you're doing. That's kind of vague. You've always struggled with gains, nutrition, training protocols. Like, are you lifting? You lifting weights? You're doing pull-ups? You're doing push-ups? You're doing like the basics or what? Like, what are you doing for your training? I couldn't tell you. it's not as effective for me telling you what I recommend if I don't know what you're doing, because I don't know if I just tell you, oh, I'm already doing that. So there's many different ways to get stronger everywhere, but what are you doing now? Because obviously what you're doing now isn't working, or the manner in which you're doing it. So what are you doing now? Because strengthening your arms can mean very different things. You mean grip strength, you mean how much you curl, you mean doing a bench press, which is much more than just your arm. That's other muscles in your body. So a little context there as well, please. Let's see. King Leon, Puppa Swolio, is eating only twice a day still considered fasting? I'm not supposed to fast because it could form gallstones for me. Well, refer to your doctor, but eating twice a day? No, I mean, if you're eating, it's not fasting. So if you're considering it, if you're talking about intermittent fasting, that's usually not eating for 18 hours or so. You can eat twice in that 6-hour window, and you can call it intermittent fasting. That's why whenever someone's asked about intermittent fasting, I say, oh, you mean skipping breakfast? Because technically you're just eating at 2 or 4 p.m. It's really just, you're just skipping a meal or so. You're like not eating lunch. Okay. You're eating a late lunch. So it doesn't matter what's considered. You're not really getting the autophagy. You're not really getting the fasting benefits. You're really not getting the fasting benefits unless you do much longer periods of fasting. Not eating for 16 hours or 18 hours. It's not really fasting for the body. It's not really long enough from everything that I've read and consumed in terms of like podcasts and talk about fasting and evolutionary eating. It's not really long enough doing like a skipping breakfast. It's not making a whole bunch of difference, but it does give you a limited time frame in which you're going to be consuming food. So if you're trying to restrict your caloric intake, yeah, give yourself a smaller window, a smaller amount of time in which to consume food. And then it's going to limit how much you can actually shove in your mouth in that time period. Josh, when is Leo going to get help? I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Sooner rather than later, we hope. Sooner rather than later. Pedro, how can I start on intermittent fasting? What's your thoughts?
Go fuck yourself.
Puppa Swolio, thoughts on wipe yoga? I'm sure you've got a class on it.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Y'all can go fuck all the way off. You trolls. I don't need any Swole fam trolls. Get the fuck out of here, you beaches. Damn beach. I expected more out of you, booger bubble. I expected that out of Pedro, but not out of you, booger bubble. All right. Clayton Irwin 5. Nice avatar, son. Do beef bone broth and chicken bone broth have the same minerals? Which is better nutritionally? I don't know much about chicken bone broth. I just drink beef bone broth. It's better. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm not sure exactly the comparison, but I will tell you what you get in grass-fed beef bone broth. You get tons of proline, glycine. You get lots of collagen, especially if you use tendons and knuckle bones and such like that. You get a lot of the cartilaginous tissue. Beef bone broth is amazing. I don't consume chicken products really, except eggs. I like the chicken embryos. I don't do the actual chicken. I used to eat a ton of, I told you that all when I used to bulk, I was eating tons of chicken. I had nasty acid reflux, but I was also eating low quality chicken. I was eating hormone injected chicken. That's for damn sure. This is a long time ago. We're talking like 16 years ago. So yeah, I would opt for grass-fed bone broth when you can. I don't have the comparison, but all I really have experience with is beef bone broth. I mean, I've had chicken broth before, but on those rare occasions when, you're sick, and this is a long time ago, but once I started drinking beef bone broth, I've never gone back. Fitbee.ee. Fitbee.ee. Like Fitbee. Puppa Swolio, favorite coffee brew or style? Ooh, let's go around the horn. Drop in the comments down below. What's your favorite coffee? So my favorite coffee brew, I go through different types of coffee approaches. I do different kinds. My favorites are, so I have a bunch of different contraptions. I've gone through the whole coffee connoisseur phase over the course of my life. And I have the Chemex, I have Chemex ones. I have the AeroPress. I have the French press. I have what do we have? What's it called? The single Keurig. We have, the pour over, or the Chemex, or the pour over, and all those different methodologies. My favorite ways to make coffee. I have been liking, just out of convenience, because I went off of like coffee for like 2 weeks, but I've gone back to drinking coffee, but not in the same volume and certain strategies, different than before. I like, Mama Swolio got a Nespresso, and I've been doing that. I've been doing like an Americano, putting in a little bit, like a little cup like this one. I'll put like half hot water and then boom, do like the espresso right on top. And it's nice. I like it because it's extra convenient and it's more like a black coffee, because I like to drink coffee. I don't like just the small amount of the espresso. So I like how it kind of tastes like a rich coffee, similar to the French press. And my problem is I have a big French press, one of those big stainless steel ones, right? I have this big, I think it's like 40 ounces or something. My issue is that if I have a big old French press, I'm going to make the whole fucking thing. I can't make half a French press. So I'm going to make that whole thing, and then I'm just drinking coffee all day. I want to hydrate more. I want to drink more bone broth. So when I make like an Americano, I just have one. I can make one or make one later before my workout. And then it just kind of keeps it, keeps it small. But I do prefer a French press. I'm just trying to, maybe I'll just get a smaller one. I think we had a small one, but it broke or something like that. So maybe I'll go back to the French press. But it's very simple. Yeah, this is black. I've done bulletproof coffee a lot. I did it for a long time, but then I moved away from it because I wanted to move towards eating more steak and more tallow and more animal fats. And I was thinking, you know what? Let me cut down on the bulletproof coffee, see how I feel without that, and move that caloric energy into eating more whole foods later on, see how I feel. So what I've found by adjusting from these different types of coffee consumptions, I don't know, I don't find too much different from one thing to the next, but I do kind of like where I'm at right now. So I kind of go with the different seasons. Maybe if I feel like having bulletproof coffee one day, I'll blend it up. I'm not restricting myself. You can't have that anymore. So that's kind of where I'm at. French press is a pain in the ass. Well, greatness. Look, if you want something amazing, you got to put in effort. And that's how I think of it. French press isn't that bad. Cleaning them sucks. Coffee is instantly cold. What kind of French press do you have? You have a shitty French press. It's not instantly cold. It's hot as fuck. What do you mean? And it's much more rich. The coffee is more, you get all the oils. It's really rich. If you make French press, here's the hack. You make a French press, you put in, and you pour it in a thermos. You pour it in a Hydro Flask or something. It stays super hot. I mean, if you let it sit in there, it's just sitting on the grinds and it's going to just burn and taste really gritty and bitter. Yeah, 4 minutes and then you take it out. French press is great. Anyway. Yeah, just black. Negro. Can you still say that word now? Negro? Isn't it crazy you can say that because that's black in Spanish, but then if you say negro, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. What can you say anymore? Who knows? But I like it dark, like we all do. I like my plain water. Nice. All right. What the fuck do you think?
Yow.
This person's account is what the fuck do you think? What the fuck do you think is the screen name on Instagram? How many gains do I need to get for a follow back? How many gains? All of them. How many gains do I need to get? All of them. I'm not following you back. What the fuck do you think? I'm not following you, Bish. All right. Rugeni. Let's see. Is a long ride on a longboard considered a blood pumping activity? Considering the options. A longboard, like longboarding? I guess if you're pedaling with your leg and you push with your leg, I guess a little bit. I don't have much experience longboarding. I have zero. I used to skateboard when I was really young. I don't know if it's blood pumping. I think it's kind of like chilling and cruising, but you have balance and stability. It's more like an activity. I wouldn't consider it necessarily blood pumping. Any of you do longboarding? It's kind of a weird question. I think you should go have fun. That's a good activity. I wouldn't consider it exercise per se. I mean, it's better than sitting in front of Netflix, but if exercise, do your training and stuff, and then go enjoy a longboard. I don't think it's really like exercise, but of course it depends on what you're doing. Like if you're really trying to move on it, or you're just kind of cruising on the beach, it's definitely activity, but it's not like you're fucking doing cardio as far as I've seen. Anyone I see on a longboard is just chilling, just kind of cruising. So I'm sure you could work up a sweat. Venter Jockson? Venter Jockson? Is that like Latin X? Jocks? You're not a John, you're a John X? Jockson? Jockson? How do I get gains quicker, Papa? Ah, finally.
Matt Damon.
Is it Matt Damon?
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Venter, I'm going to send you a hobo's dick cheese. You're never going to get gains quicker. How do I build a house faster? How do I build muscle faster? You don't. You don't. There's no shortcut. No shortcuts. No shortcuts to making gains. Everyone's going to say, well, you can take steroids. I guess you could, but you still have to train your fucking ass off and eat. It's not magic. There are a lot of people that take juice and look like shit. All right? I look better than most people, I would say, than people that take sauce. Just saying. And I'm throwing it out there. A lot of people take juice and look crappy. Their fucking shoulders, their androgen receptors on their shoulders are all pointy and they look like a fucking clown. They look really tight and unbalanced and non-aesthetic. No, you don't get gains quicker. It takes time. You're not going to build muscle faster unless you're doing artificial shit. And there's a lot of other risks and issues with that. And if you're already trying to find how to get gains quicker, honestly, I would not recommend doing anything like that, anabolics or anything like that. Because if you're already looking for shortcuts, that's a dark road to go down, because you're always going to look to cut corners and you're fundamentally thinking about your fitness wrong. And I'm just calling it out right there. If you're thinking about anything fast, you're fucking yourself up. You're doing yourself a disservice long term. Be careful. Sarah Workman, 1102, Puppa Swolio, how much water should I drink? Depends on your activity level, your body mass, your environment, what kind of activity you're doing, blah, blah, blah. But I would recommend starting with half your body weight in ounces. So a 200-pound person, start with 100 ounces of water and go from there up to a gallon. I would say, anywhere from half to a full gallon is optimal for most people. If you're really active, you're in a warm environment, you lose a lot of water. Yeah, you can need more water. So that depends on the person. So I would say the minimum, or I would say, is at least half your body weight in ounces. So you can start there. That's a starting point. And remember, it's going to feel like you're stuffing yourself with water if you're not used to drinking water, because your stomach is not used to emptying out so fast and X, Y, and Z. So you might feel, oh my God, how am I going to drink all this water all the time? Once you get used to drinking more water, you just get used to drinking more water. It's like eating more often. At first, when you start bulking, oh my God, it's exhausting. You're eating when you're full, you feel stuffed and you still have to eat. But once you get used to eating frequently throughout the day, sufficient calories, all of a sudden it gets easier to eat because it becomes more mechanical. Once you start breaking, you have to create new habits. Your body's going to have those feedback mechanisms that lets you know when you're hungry, when you're full, when you're thirsty, and when you're not thirsty anymore. But you have to teach your body that again. Your body has to reset and rebalance when you're giving your body more water. Your body's going to start saying, hey, we need more water, right? And you're going to think, I just drank a lot of water. Well, you're teaching your body that it needs more water, that having more water is now the standard. So when you have less than your elevated level of water intake now, your body's going to be like, hey, don't we need more water? Like, we're normally drinking X amount. Now you're only getting X minus 2. Like we need more. So your body's going to adapt. Yeah. What we got here? Any questions live? Scrolling through here. Let's see. What's up? Anna Marisa, Puppa Swolio, I've been stuck in the house and I've done yoga 3 to 4 times a day since Monday. Damn. Stuck in the house, I've done yoga 3 to 4 times a day since Monday. Can you overdo it with yoga or nah? Sorry, messages. Can you overdo it with yoga or nah? I feel like it's the only thing keeping me sane. You can overdo it, but I wouldn't worry if you're doing like restorative yoga or yin yoga, something like that. I would say if you're doing vinyasa, like full hour vinyasa classes 4 times a day, you can definitely strain something. I mean, yoga is very restorative. Yoga is relaxing. Yoga is amazing, but you can easily tax yourself with yoga. I would just say make sure that your classes are complementing each other. So maybe you do a vinyasa, maybe you do a nice morning flow, an express class, for example, in the yoga studio. And then midday, you do a vinyasa, you push yourself a little bit. Then you do a yin later, and then maybe do a sound healing in the evening, right? So yin, you could do yin, you could do yin all day long. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't get hurt doing yin, but it's very passive. You're relaxing, allowing gravity. So you could do yin quite frequently. Just make sure that if you feel stressed out and you feel kind of overloaded, then just back off. But a restorative class or a yin class is very different than a power yoga or a level 3 vinyasa. So just make sure that you are doing more restorative for the majority, I would say, because of the frequency of what you're doing. Good for you. Good use of time. That's a lot. Let's see here what we got. What we got, B-Shiz? Scrolling through. Beth. What's up, Beth? What up, Bish? Still getting bloating after weeks on elimination diet? Question mark. What are you eating? Everyone's elimination diet is looking a little bit different. What's your consumption like? What are you eating? Have you gone to the doctor? Have you gotten blood work done? Have you gotten things checked out? I mean, when someone says elimination diet, this is why, everyone's elimination diet is going to look different. You can eat differently than person A can eat differently on their elimination than person B. It depends on where you start from. It depends on what foods you're actually consuming on your elimination, like how serious your elimination is. Are you doing like a full one? Are you doing a partial? What's your eating habits like? Are you doing one meal a day? Are you eating too much at one time? Remember, it's not magic. It's just a methodology of determining which foods can be optimal for you. So it could be a specific food. It could be something, maybe something with your blood work, hormones, or something of that sort. It could be an allergic reaction. It could be something, who knows? Let's see what we got here. So drop in the comments, what foods are you consuming? What's like a sample of what you eat during the day? You could also post this up in the private group too as well if I don't catch your follow-up question to that. All right, hashtag 7 pillars for a chance to win today's Swole card. Drop that in the comments down below. Think I missed a comment, a question? All right. Let's see what we got here. Last question here, and if we follow up, if we catch another one coming up. If we get another follow-up coming, we'll get into that. Come here, baby. I just saw Puppa Swolio running here. Come here. Baby girl, you want to see Pup? Want to see Pup on the cast? Want to see the Pup cast? Oh, hi, baby. Did Mama leave? You want to see the fan? Come here. Oh, yes. You wanted Daddy to pick you up. Oh, my God. You're so big. Oh, you're so big and hairy. You're such a hairy beast. Say hi to the fam. Everyone missed the Puppa Swolio. Say hi. Hi, fam. Hi, beaches. I don't like... Okay, you don't like your hand being touched. Can I bite your neck? Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you because you're so cute? Come here. Come here. Come here so I can hold you and kiss you. Say hi. Don't go the other side. They can't see you over there. Oh, you're so cute. You're such a cutie pie. Everyone loves you. Everyone loves you, but you disrespect them. You disrespect them. Sexy bish. You're sexy bish. Look at you. You're so sexy. Why are you so sexy, bish? You shy? You shy? Yeah. Oh. I like to bite you. Can I bite you? I like to bite. You taste good. A little hairy though. She's so cute. Okay, my name. Dun 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 dun. Bloop. You got hair in my mouth, Bish. Good girl. We'll go after, okay? I'll take you after. I know she left. She's looking at me. You see her? She's little butt. I know. I'll take you after. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Lay down. All right. Krajeva. I don't know if I say it right. What do you think about keto? I think keto's overrated for the most part. I think it's good for a limited time. If you're trying to lose a lot of weight, keto can be a good option. The reason why, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about keto in general. The reason why keto can work so effectively is because most of what people have issues with are vegetable oils, seed oils, and processed carbohydrates. So when you go keto, you're eating vegetables, you're eating low impact carbs, you're trying to get less than 50 net carbs a day, you're eating more fat and some more low moderate protein. So you're by default, unless you're doing sloppy shit keto, you're getting rid of a lot of the garbage food. So people lose a lot of weight. Wow, I'm feeling so great. Wow. But if you're trying to bulk, if you're trying to build muscle and lift heavy on keto, you're gonna have issues generally. Keto can cause problems long term. If anything, I would cycle out of it. If you want to do keto, do it for a period of time, maybe a couple months or several weeks, and then come out of it for a week and eat more carbohydrates. Kind of like dip in and out of keto. But it can be effective for a lot of weight loss. But I generally don't prefer keto for heavy lifting and for long term. Just my experience, because I did do keto and I was lifting, man, I was getting dizzy. I just felt flat. I liked it. My skin looked good and I was satisfied, but not for lifting heavy weights. So I think for significant weight loss can be beneficial, but long term, I think it's questionable. Cyclical keto, perhaps, but I prefer animal based. I prefer having some more carbohydrates in my diet, but definitely lower carbohydrate. I agree with, but not to the point where it's full blown keto. Adorable tiny puppy dog. It's Puppa Swolio. That's a sec. She left Tess alone. Usually she knocks over the card. She knocks over the biche. She usually comes in and she'll kick this shit over and then leave. She's done that before. She'll kick over the beach and leave. All right, so we're about to go balls deep, fam. Guess what? We got a couple other places where you can catch the Daily Swole podcast. Your favorite Mancast. Check it out, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And of course, if you're watching right here on the Daily Swole channel on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Motherfuckers, you better be hitting that notification bell. You better be subscribed to the channel. And also, check out our other shows. You know you fucking love it. You know you fucking love it. We got some other shows. So we got the Daily Swole, and wherever you're listening to this, you got the Swolenormous audio experience, Red, White, and Swole, and the Swolenormous Procast. We got a brand new Swolenormous Procast. We also have a brand new channel. I wouldn't say it's brand new now, but it's pretty damn fucking new. We've had it for a while, revamped it, got a bunch of new videos, some new mashups, just dropped a brand new one over there on the Puppa Swolio channel. So at Puppa Swolio on YouTube, check it out. You're going to like it. A lot of vertical mashups. You're going to love today's video. Funny as shit. Some of you checked that out already. If you watched it already, drop in the comments down below how awesome it is and why everyone else should go and subscribe to the Puppa Swolio channel, because it's more fucking awesome shit. This is the video. Watch this. If you have fat friends, you're going to like it. Trust me, you're going to like it. Yow.
He's heating up!
I promise you'll like it. And of course, on the Swolenormous Pro channel, you got how to get organic reach on YouTube, how to make organic YouTube thumbnails. So if you're into marketing, cryptocurrency, decentralized finance, social media, entrepreneurship, the Swolenormous Pro channel is for you. And it's a brand new video. Hope you like this one. Very good. And on the Swolenormous channel, we got some TVMANOC, some nuts on yo chin. Stop working out, reject toxic, no excuses fitness culture over there right now, so you can go and enjoy
I like
all of that
to
shit.
Rusty spoons.
You got everything. You got what you need. You got everything that you need from, I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my God. I trailed off because remember on all the other posts, remember there was someone that was liking all the shit posts I was saying and their name was Riley? We have a post from Riley herself or they self, whatever it is, fam. Oh, baby, you want some shit posts, don't you, Beesh? Don't you want some shit posts? Drop some dookie. Josh has the right idea. Drop in the comments down below if you're ready for some dookie. Let's get some drum roll. Oh, come on. Who's ready to go deep?
That's deep.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
That's good advice. All right, let's get into today's first Duke post. Where's the Duke post? Who's got the Duke post? Riley. Oh, Riley. Riley Lasta. Riley. All right, Riley says, no, there isn't a size 2 person inside all of us waiting for willpower and hard work to kick in so that it can be unleashed. That's a lie that diet culture tells you.
Matt Damon.
But she's not done yet there, fam. She's got this at the bottom, got a little caption McCaptionson, and she continues, and ... That's okay. Bodies are supposed to come in all shapes and sizes.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Oh, you gotta love those quotation marks. You gotta love talking about bodies. Bodies come in all shapes and sizes. I'll tell you what, this is not like going to your local Walmart and picking out like different couch cushions. Oh, they all come in different sizes. Well, maybe there's not a size 2, but there sure isn't a size fucking 50 in everyone. You don't have to be morbidly obese. Your bone structure's not different, okay? You're just overconsumed. You got different heights. Everyone's going to have a different hip width and shoulder width and a skeletal structure, but not that different. The only thing different is what you're doing during the day and how much is going in your face hole. Whatever. I mean, you're making up a number. Saying a size 2, size 2 is arbitrary. You mean a smaller body? No. Give me a break. As if you just can't change, you can't do anything about your circumstances. Stop relinquishing your control. Please, this would help so many more people if you stop relinquishing your control. Stop giving away your power. Stop giving away your power. Stop giving away your fucking power. If it's not your fault, if you were just dealt this hand and oh my God, woe is me, you can't change and you're fucked forever. Why not take some responsibility and be proactive, take back your control and handle it? Why does everyone have to do it for you? I'm not going to. I don't give a shit. Let's see here. All right. Got a random caption without a post. Let me see here. Oh my God. We got one from Nick. Nick McDermott. The Derm. Oh God. All right. We got a shitpost, fam. I don't know. I can't tell sometimes. Sometimes I think, I'll tell you what, sometimes I think that we've done some of these before, and maybe we have, because they all look the same. They're all in these bright purple and pink posts. So apologies if some of these are duplicates. I don't think so, but it's hard sometimes to keep track of it. They all look the same. Oh, you're right there. Hi, Mama. How you doing, baby? Okay, let's get into another post, shall we?
What's in the box?
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
We got a long one. Nick McDermott. Oh my God. Sorry for that neon puce color right there, fam. This shitpost says in, what is that? What color is that in the background? What is that? Like a peach? That looks like peach or something. And then there's like neon purple on top. Can we please stop invalidating fat people's experience of fat phobia? Okay.
Matt Damon.
Just going to jump that in there before. I can't. If you're not a fat person, you don't get to dictate what is and isn't fat phobic. Oh yeah, watch me. Listen to fat people when we tell you of the harms we experience. Believe fat people. Ah, yes.
Matt Damon.
Come on, stop whining. Ah, yes, just like Me Too. Believe all women. Sure. Yeah, that works out really well. It really does. We've seen the overwhelming success of those movements. So nothing invalidates your experience. Is this your lived experience? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what you're talking about, Nick? Your lived experience? Oh, you old. Look at your eyes, so fucking wide open. You're so goddamn awake. You're so awake. You haven't slept in weeks, haven't you, Nick? If you're not a fat person, you don't get to dictate what is and isn't fat phobic. Well, I'll tell you what. Since you're not a smart person, you don't get to tell me what is or isn't stupid. And this is dumb as shit. Okay? Give me a break. Give me a break so I'm not fat so I can't talk about it. Sure, I'm not going to. You can delude yourself whatever you want. The harms you experience of what? Listen to fat people when we tell you the harms we experience. The harms of what? The harms of diabetes, the harms of heart disease, the harms of cancer, the harms of immobility, the harms of finding clothes that fit, the harms of fitting into an airplane seat, the harms of fitting into a car, the harms of what harms? The harms you experience, you're harming yourself. You're harming yourself. It doesn't harm me. It harms my bank account when I have to pay taxes to cover your illnesses. It harms my bank account when my insurance premiums are higher because it has to pay out for all the fucking diabetes. Okay? Yeah, Nick is a woman, NIC. All right? So your experience means what you say. Well, here's what I say. Here's what I say.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, but we got a caption, fam. We got a caption. Yeah, feelings are evidence. Sure, buddy. And this is a chick, by the way. Yeah, don't worry. We didn't find a dude. We didn't find a body positive dude. All right. Let's be really clear. There's a caption. Let's be really clear. If you are not a fat person, you have no business dictating what is and isn't fat phobic. Just because you, as a non-fat person, haven't experienced something personally does not mean you get to invalidate a fat person's experience. You're talking about feelings because you're experiencing your feelings. Here's the difference between your perceived reality and what actually happened. You can get your feelings hurt by something that shouldn't be hurting your feelings. You're just allowing it to hurt your feelings and you're calling it, oh my God, my experience is so stressful. Well, if you have poor mental stability and no personal responsibility and you're playing a victim, sure, every experience is going to be really stressful for you. So this is your perceived experience. This is not what objective reality is. Understand that. So you can't invalidate someone's feelings because if you feel a certain way, you feel a certain way. It doesn't mean that that's your interpretation. That's your internalization of what occurred. We can both watch a movie and I could be like, oh my God, I was really offended by that movie, and someone else can really like it. Well, the movie is this. Here's the final edit. Here's the director's cut. The movie is this. The movie is this. Okay? Someone's opinion on what that movie is, that's their opinion. So you have an opinion on what you experienced based on an objective reality. You have to tell yourself a different story. You need to practice meditation. You need to learn a little bit about how the mind works. Your feelings don't supersede reality. All right. So let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. Let me try to move this train wreck around a little bit. Okay. That's just the first paragraph. We got another one. I'm 100%. So wait. All right. So as a non-fat person, having experienced something personally does not mean that you get to invalidate a fat person's experience. Okay. Let me fart on that one. I'm 100% behind people learning and unpacking decades worth of internalized fat phobia. Sure, I'll get right on that. But please, if you are not a fat person, you need to listen. Yes, your experience of body shaming is valid. And yes, body shaming is incredibly damaging. But please, don't center your experience at the expense of fat people who are repeatedly harmed by systemic and institutionalized fat phobia. Ooh, you got that word systemic in there, and you got institutionalized in there. Oh my God, fantastic. You know what the beauty and the fucking brilliant marketing that the woke left uses for systemic and institutionalized. Do you know why those words are used? Do you know why those words are used? Because the only answer is burn it all to the ground. If it's systemic and it's institutionalized, then you can't fix it. You have to tear everything fucking down. And that's the worst idea ever. And that's why this movement is extremely dangerous. And you're seeing it all over the government and our society. And that's why shit is going fucking sideways so fast. Feminine hashtag, by the way, hashtag. All right, I got all these. This is easy in one breath. Hold on a second. Hashtag feminism, hashtag fat positive, social justice, eating disorder recovery. There you go. Got to shield yourself with eating disorder, with people with real eating disorders. Health at every size, bullshit. Haze, bullshit. Fat activism, bullshit. Intersectionality. Now, for all the people that don't, if you don't know what intersectionality is, it's literally just crossing over. It's like the ultimate Venn diagram. You try to play the victim in so many different categories. For example, being black, being gay, being obese. You get more social justice intersectionality points. All right. So the more things you can layer on top of each other, the more victimized and marginalized you can be, the more you can complain and the more leverage you have. So intersectionality is essentially the race to the bottom rung of the ladder. Who is the biggest victim? Who is the most oppressed? It's the fucking oppression Olympics, and it's fucking pathetic. It's fucking pathetic.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Some tea.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, absolutely horrendous. Horrendous. Did I say horrendous? Yeah. That was even bad. Those hashtags weren't not even a challenge. I mean, I've nailed a paragraph. I've nailed 3 times as many hashtags. I've done so much better than those hashtags. That wasn't that many. What was that? 8? Only 8 hashtags? Man, we've gone through ones where they just like a paragraph. Fucking thick. Thick. Patrick, God, this is so high school with a desire to be the biggest victim. The entire government is like high school. Glenn Greenwald wrote an article like last week about how literally the entire government and the mainstream media is literally like high school, just patrolling Twitter and just calling out people for every last fucking thing that they see. And it's 100% correct. It's 100% correct. Everyone's just trying to be a victim. If you took all that energy to complain, to try to leverage your victimhood status and your intersectional points and your brownie points and all your fucking ribbons, can you imagine if you actually invested that time in improving yourself and doing better for yourself and those around you? Can you imagine what would have happened if you put the blinders on when Hambone Jones on the 7 pillars and you actually worked to improve yourself? You actually worked to improve yourself. Can you imagine what would fucking happen? Can you imagine? Whoa, hello, Falcon. Getting a little amped up. Getting a little amped up, Falcon. Calm yo tits. Can you imagine if people took that energy? If people took that energy to actually improve their health and improve their life rather than complain and bitch and moan. Wow. Shocker. Tony Blanco, I'm not a victim. I like that. So we're going to go around the room. It's going to be like an I'm Spartacus. I'm not a victim. No, I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. No, I'm not. I'm not a victim. I'm Puppa Swolio. No, I'm Puppa Swolio. I guess it'd be pretty easy to pick me out though. So I'd still get crucified, but hey, I digress. Too soon?
Come on, man.
Let's see. Michael England. The time they spend making these posts could be them at the gym or cooking.
He's heating up.
Pretty spot on. Pretty spot on. Yeah. Kind of sums it up. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Why put in the work? Why try? Why put in the effort to change your habits when you can just change your hashtags? Why put in any effort when you can just do a couple hashtags and boom, you're all set. You got everyone on your side. Everyone loves you. You're protected. You got your shield up. You got your eating disorder recovery shield up. Congratulations. Now you're using people with actual disorders as a shield to protect you from getting railed. Well, Puppa Swolio, Not that kind of railing. You definitely need to get railed. I still stick with my theory that all these fat acceptance wokesters just need to get fucked. I'll say it every time. Like, they need to get laid. You need a man. Maybe you need to get healthier and go to the gym and take care of yourself. Maybe a dude, maybe no guys want someone who's whining and fucking complaining all the time. Try that. If you're frustrated because you can't find a mate, maybe stop being such a fucking twat. That might help. It might fucking help. Just thinking. Me thinks. Me fucking thinks. No? Anyone? Anyone?
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
Just a thought. All right, fam. Here we go. We got some Swole card to give away. Drop a comment down below. Hashtag 7 pillars. Look at that sexy card, man. Look at that sexy card. I mean, am I right or am I right? Hi. Hello. Oh, she's a cutie pie. Oh, you're a cutie pie. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to the fam again? She's like up on my. Oh, you little bubble monkey. Yes, you're so cute. Oh, you want to see the fam again? Hello. You're so cute. Daddy loves you. You're so cutie. Oh, scratchies. Why do you want to go the other way? How do you know there's a camera there? I don't know how she knows. She always looks away. I'll just keep her over there. Oh, you're so cute. All right. We got the 7 pillars card. Look at you. Oh, you're delicious. That was good. I burped in your face. I had to. You taste hairy. Daddy bites, you know that. All right. Good girl. Okay, I'm just gonna. All right. Just gonna stay there. No. It's Puppa time. Bite that beef. I like to bite her. She has her head is like a little. It's like a big walnut. So I just like to bite it. I don't bite it hard. I just put my teeth on it and kind of go like her skull. Oh, you're so cute. And you're so fast, too. The fastest pup alive. You're the fastest pup alive. No one's faster than you. You're so fast. She loves her ears rubbed. Oh, everyone wants the card and you're holding them up. Gives you some more time to do the hashtag. Yes, some Puppa time. Okay. Watch out for the nips. Watch out for daddy's nips. Ugh. Yeah, her little teeth. She has this underbite. She has one tooth that kind of. Oh my! There's hair all over my computer. What is wrong with you? You hairy beach? She's such a cutie. All right, you can follow her on Instagram at Puppa Swolio. She hasn't posted enough recently, but we'll get her back up there. Oh God! All right, what we got here? Everyone's like, I don't know why you're live for an hour and you don't show the dog more. Just watch the dog. Just watch Puppa Swolio comes on the screen, and all of a sudden, like, the viewership doubles, the podcast explodes. Like, oh shit! All I do is hold the dog. Hey, the live PuppaCast. I don't say anything. I'm just gonna hold her and sit around. Just hold her and sit around. All right. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, hashtag 7 pillars. So we got. Oh, hashtag. Fucking in my mouth. Oh God, yeah. Guys, some hair. 0 for 1, 0 for 2. I'm in the coffee section. 0 for 1. We'll do one more. Got hair. Tuck it down, tuck it down. Now scroll down one more. 0 for 2. Now at the buzzer. One more. No. Ooh, I just missed one. All right, 0 for 2. Last one. Third time's always a charm. I'm coming back down to the new ones. Another haze. See that one? Look at you animals. Look at you savages. Up here, Nate. One more scroll. I'm doing it again. One more scroll. Nathan, one more scroll. Jesse, congratulations. Anyone who sleeps fasts, 7 pillars. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
I didn't want to do it another time. I was like, I'm just going to scroll until we find someone. Congratulations, Jesse. Everyone say congratulations, Jesse. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1749 and your mailing address in the body of the email. Congratulations. Oh, settle down, stop whining. Congratulations.
Stop whining.
You can win multiple times. If you don't play, you don't win. If you don't show up, you can't play. You know the deal. Show up every fucking day and drop as many fucking hashtags as you can. You know, comment and stuff. It's always helpful. And we'll send you the card. All right. Every day giving away a Swole card. Congratulations. Send us that email. You get yourself a sexy card. And guess what? We all get. We get a little closing of the nut, don't we? You're welcome. You're welcome. Congratulations. No. This is showtime. Sit down. Sit down. You want to dance? Come here. Want to dance? Want to play the piano? Oh, come here. Come here. Ow. Ready? Let's play. You ready? Play. Want to do the drums? Ready? There you go. Good girl. Want to hit the keys? You ready? Want to play the keys? You ready? You got it? There you go. Hit it. Good girl. Get the keys. Very good. Want to get the drums too? Very good. Good girl. Nice. So good, Bubs. Yeah. Take it over. Take it over. Oh, she's jamming. Good girl. Good girl. You played the drums so good. You played the drums so good. You're such a good little munchkin. You're such a good little munchkin. It was so fantastic. What happened here? No, we're not again. Not again. When it ends too early and I can't hit the button, then it comes back. All right, let me get rid of this. Closing nut is done. The nut is done. Oh my God. Nice and relaxing. The nut is closed. Fantastic. No! God, the show just went off the rails. Completely went off the rails at the end. We lost it, but at least we had a nice drum solo. We had the piano from Puppa. That was fantastic. All right. For those of you that are, let's see here, we got here, closing nut ceremony. Why is that there? Everything's just completely off the rails here. Where's that thing here? There we go. All right. So if you have not yet subscribed, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, check out swolenormousx.com to join the Swole fam today. Get started for less than $5, and we'll see you inside Swole X. We'll see you inside the private Discord. And guess what, fam? You got some new content. So go check out the brand new video on the Puppa Swolio channel. You got the Swolenormous Pro video, and you have the Swolenormous Salty Sack Nuts on Chin on the big channel. So go check out all those. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for guess what? Come on, guess what? What's tomorrow? What's tomorrow, fam? What's tomorrow? What the fuck is tomorrow? What the fuck is... It's Fef, baby. It's motherfucking Fuck'em Friday tomorrow. I'm super excited. All right, fam. Tomorrow, Fef, episode 1750. We're fucking halfway through the 17 hundos already. My God. Good God, man.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
1750, Fef tomorrow. I'll see you then. Tomorrow. Fef, 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 Fef. See you tomorrow, fam. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Puppa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket.
All right, we fucking nailed it today. I know. And the thing is, you weren't that much of a cunt either. You weren't that much of a cunt. You were pretty good. Now you want some food? Now you want some falcon food? Yeah? You want some falcon food? I know you do.
All these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.